All right, and then next up is Dune Messiah, the second book in the Dune series, and it was written just because everyone misinterpreted the first book and thought that Paul was a white knight, which, I mean, even in my reading of it, I did not pick that up at all, but I guess a lot of people in the 60s did. Because they were very clear in Dune. I was like, oh, this guy gets what he wants. Nothing good will happen from it. This one is considerably shorter than Dune. It's the smallest book in the series. It's often called the weakest. Honestly, it's my second favorite, though, out of all six of them. I really, really liked this. I think as a sequel, it doesn't really stand on its own. Like a lot of the other books, they like kind of stand on their own, but this one's definitely very much like an epilogue book or a continuation of Dune, and it's trying to introduce elements that will be used for the rest of the series. Because I think Tleilaxu, axolotl tanks, all that stuff's introduced in this book. Face dancers. Super good though, super good. It's where in this one specifically you do see a lot of things that were described in Star Wars 3. So this, yeah, like a lot of plot elements are kind of cookie cuttered out of this. Extremely good though. It's like my second favorite. It's full of these just like awesome moments. I really can't wait for the movie to come out in like a year. It's like a year or so, I think. And I got another. I actually have a worse Dune Messiah printing that's like the smaller size, but I found this. It's like thicker, so I'm assuming that just means the pages are what's making it. Someone's bookmark. They didn't make it that far. Only made it to page 67. No, I love these old cover arts, and especially for this one. This is like one of my favorites. I'm really glad I found one in as good shape as this is. And then there is also the deluxe edition. This one was super cool. I almost bought this like 3 months before I actually did, just like off a whim, but I chose not to. More again about the litany against fear. I don't know if it's the light. It says I'll face my fear, but anyway. Oh yeah, it introduces navigators. That's like one of the coolest things ever, I think. I'm pretty sure. Oh man, I don't know. Was it Warhammer? I don't know anything about Warhammer. Someone said Warhammer has something similar. I know in the Star Wars universe, I think not the main people, like the Chiss, the blue people, they it's kind of similar. Like they have pilots use the Force to like look into the future, and then that's how they pilot through hyperspace. But this is honestly one of the most creative ways to solve like faster than light travel and just have it be like it's possible, but the navigation's like a damn mess, and then they have to fix it. I don't know who this old guy is. I think it's the veteran who's upset that his son died in the war, or it's Bijaz, the little person in the book. Yeah, this is awesome. It's one of my favorites. And then there's also that. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what this. I'm pretty sure that's Paul in his temple, I think, or it's like one of his confidants. But I'm pretty sure that's Paul's palace, because that was another big world building thing. It was that like he built himself a castle, and it's essentially like the size of 12 cities, which I thought was really cool. But yeah, no, that was it for Dune Messiah. Like, it was a very good book. It doesn't really stand on its own, but like next to Dune, it does very well.